Alright, guys, here's some Black Ops knife gameplay with the tomahawks and whatnot. I wasn't sure about what commentary I would talk about when I recorded this gameplay. I decided to leave the whole frame in so make it seem more natural, down to earth, and I don't know. You can see the surfboard mounts actually that my brother and I just installed on the wall. The topic I decided I will be talking about is overcoming my social anxiety. There's a lot to talk about, so I think this is a really good topic. I actually don't experience like any symptoms of anxiety anymore, and what I went through that caused the anxiety to go away isn't the focus of this commentary because it's not really a practical method to use yourself, and I'm not really sure exactly what I even did, but it's pretty personal, and I was in a dark place, and basically that dark place got rid of my anxiety, and it kind of just went away. And I wouldn't say it like released the anxiety, it kind of just like all went away, which wasn't like my understanding of what an anxiety disorder is. I thought it would have to be like all released, but whatever. And I don't take any medicine for anxiety anymore, which is pretty phenomenal considering what I had been dealing with for like the past like decade, or technically 8 years. So now that I don't have any anxiety, it has made it a lot easier to socialize with people and make friends. It was very difficult in college to socialize because it just didn't make much sense to me. It didn't click. It just didn't seem natural to ask people I hardly knew to come over and hang out. And it just felt impossible to do that socially. When I was in college before, the college setting like allowed me to socialize in classrooms and in dorms, but that was pretty much it. So like when I was in college, I never could like ask people to come over or like snowboard or anything. However, since my anxiety has recently gone away, it seems very easy to do that now. I had to take off time from college because of the dark place I entered, and that was like 5 years ago, so recently I'm in college now, but so there was like a 5 year gap where I wasn't like talking with anyone. I was pretty isolated, and I feel like that gap where I wasn't connecting with old friends, that made it like harder to reconnect with them, and they just seem like less interested in me now. So as you get older, it's harder to make friends. But it's been easier for me to make friends, but it's been harder for them to like come back and socialize with me more. And because my anxiety is like all gone now, I'm going back to college, and it has been like so much easier to do well in college. For example, I never could check my grades because I was too scared to. There was just this huge like invisible block that made it so that I just couldn't check my grades. And when I did check my grades, it usually took like a lot of bravery, and I had to be like really ready to like accept what I was about to see, and it could cause like a lot of pain. So before, when I was in college, I didn't really know what my grades were and how I was doing, and I also had trouble reading emails from professors because of my anxiety. So that was a huge disadvantage I had going for myself. I am now finishing an associate's degree and I've gotten an A in the 2 classes that I have taken. It's substantially easier to check my grades. It's not hard at all, and it's also been easy to email my professors. And out of all of the grades for my assignments, I have only got 1 C, and it didn't bother me that much. Like, I didn't get in a panic attack, but I was mad, but I was okay with it. So I will be finishing a health science associate this summer. I remember being so disappointed that, or so jealous that all my friends were finishing their degrees and I was in this dark place. So I guess the reason I made this video is I'm looking for more ways to socialize with people. Personally, I found local clubs and pickup sports. I play soccer and ping pong, and those are great ways to socialize because it really takes a lot of the pressure off because we're already hanging out. I also found hanging out with family is another great way to socialize because you pretty much can't get it a no to being not your friend. And I've been rock climbing with my cousins. So if you're going through anxiety, I would say it's not only possible to cope with it, but it's also possible to overcome it. I would recommend taking your medicine, even though I wasn't, and I'm not anymore. And socializing and directly facing your own darkness are great ways to fight anxiety. I hope this message maybe gets more people to reach out to me because socializing is still something I'm working on. And yes, there's 2 more minutes, so I'm gonna have to figure out what else I'm gonna write for. The final message would be to not give up in life. Life is satisfying because of the obstacles you overcome and not because of having an easy life. It's never too late to give up on your goals. I am 27 years old and I'm finishing an associate's degree. My goal has been to get a master's in psychology for probably since I was 18, and that is still a ways away, but I am still on track to reaching it. Hope you guys have a good day, and thank you for watching. If you watch till the end of the video, there's a couple cool bank shots if you want to watch it.